I needed a miracle today, and I found it in a lump of coal. Well, I hope you're having a Merry Christmas season. I spent a lot of time this morning thinking about how to talk about trust. It wasn't what I'd planned to talk about, but the word trust just kept coming back to me again and again. To be honest, I've been a little under the weather. And all I could think of to say today was one puny little idea. We don't trust God a lot or trust Him a little. Either we trust Him or we don't. But for some reason beyond that, I couldn't decide what else to say. And that happens to all of us sometimes. We just can't seem to get beyond that first step. Well, finally I did what I should have done in the first place. I said a prayer. And no sooner had I done that than I was inspired. And I really believe that I got the message in my spirit to go look through a pile of old Guideposts magazines and see if there were any old Christmas issues that might give me an idea or two. And lo and behold, here was one from last year. And I opened it up, and what did I find? A whole story about trust. It's a miraculous experience shared by a poverty-stricken mother raising a little boy on her own in the Blue Ridge Mountains, trying to get through Christmas week with only a few lumps of coal to heat the house in below freezing temperatures. Her little boy pointed out a picture in his children's Bible, a picture of Elijah visiting the poor widow who didn't have enough to feed everyone. Well, Elijah encouraged her to trust that there would be enough. And the illustration in the boy's Bible showed a woman reaching into a flour bin without checking to see how much flour was left. Well, the mother in West Virginia in Guideposts magazine stared at the picture and realized that she and that lady from thousands of years ago were in the same boat, needing something that just wasn't there. But in the picture, the woman in the Bible wasn't looking into the bin searching for more. She was reaching without looking or measuring, just trusting and believing there would be enough oil and flour to feed her household. And there was. And reading that story inspired the lady in West Virginia to keep reaching into her bin for coal without measuring and rationing and fearing, just trusting that what she needed would be there. And that Christmas, she experienced the miracle of a few lumps of coal somehow heating her home for days. And trusting that God had something for me to say today, even if I couldn't see it, was enough to lead me to a pile of old magazines where I found all the fuel I needed to share this simple message. God can always take what little you have, a tiny idea or a lump of coal, and turn it into just what you need. I hope you needed to hear that today. And by the way, this little tiny magazine packs a wallop of inspiration and encouragement. And if you're stuck for a last-minute Christmas idea, consider sending someone a subscription to Guideposts magazine. They're great stories told by good people. It's a great way to encourage your friends all year long. I've done it for years, and I've always been glad. Merry Christmas. See you soon.